Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Group by News stream. I see a Tatay Mo, Jackalope, who else is here? Roos Walker, Bree Wonderful, Co, 5620, Kodiak, and Wilford. Thanks, guys, for joining in at the very beginning of the stream. If this is your first time joining, thank you. This is a weekly news segment that starts every Sunday, 7:30 p.m. PDT, in which I talk about mechanical keyboard group by news, everything that's starting or ending this week. This particular episode covers anything tonight, April 16th, all the way till this coming Saturday, April 22nd. If you guys would like to know what I've already talked about, make sure you hit up that GB list command, which is in chat right now. And you may notice that it's completely empty because I haven't really talked about anything. But as I remember, I will do my best to update that list. Feel free to ping me in chat if you notice it has not been updated. Let's talk about our very first ending group buy. Here we go. This one's a key set. I like to go with key sets first. This one is ePBT Warrior MKII. This one's ending in 2 days on the 18th. Yeah, all the way on the Kono store right here, you have a black and red set, starting with the base kit of 89 bucks. As you guys can see, it doesn't really cover too much. It's mainly just TKL and some select keys and even an ISO enter. You can also do a non-standard set or non-star dart. If you're looking at this screen right now, I guess someone did a typo. This one's 35 bucks. Novelties are also 35. Numpad 25, spacebars 26, and of course you can choose numbros for black and a red modifier, alternate modifiers, and of course there's also a $25 desk mat. Let's take a look at some of these renders over here. $89 at its base. If you wanted to buy all of the kits in this key set, you're looking to spend $285. Expected delivery to you, the customer, is Q2 of this year, Q2 2023. I do actually have this set. I just don't really have too many red boards to put it on. Let's see, the next ending group buy is also a key set. This one's a GMK one, also ending on the 18th. This is GMK Kitsune. It was actually extended because we talked about this last week. We said it was expiring last week, but it was extended to Tuesday. So for $115, you have a more prominent base kit. This one's TKL with more of the common layouts in between as compared to the ePBT set we just talked about. That's why it's $115 bucks. You've got novelties for $39, which in my opinion look pretty darn good. Got numpad, space bars, a desk mat, 2 desk mats actually, and 2 metal artisans. To go all in on this set, you're looking to spend $345, and it looks like GMK has things better in control. So expected delivery date is Q4 2023. Yeah, I actually think this is a very beautiful set. I quite like the novelties as well. I'm not so big a fan of kitsunes, but you know, I do like the style. I do like the icons right here. Are those artisans 3D? Oh, yep, yes it is. Look at that. It's popping out of the key set, or it's popping out of the keycap. Pretty cool. There it is. See, that's a better view of it. And yeah, Q4 delivery, $115 at its base and $345 to go all in. Expiring same day as the ePBT Warrior. That's Tuesday. Go. And as far as I know, those are the only 2 key sets that are expiring this week. Let's talk about keyboards that are expiring. This next keyboard is expiring tomorrow. And we've seen this before. We've seen this board before. It just comes back in like different names or so. But this is the Mecha. I believe this is very reminiscent of the Mason 60, if you guys remember. Let's see, we've designed special editions of our Mason 60. So engineered stone keyboard cases. This comes in different colorways right now. You've got the Unit 1, purple, green, and black. You've got the Unit 2, red, orange, and white. Unit 0, I guess, blue, white, and black. So $180 for this keyboard. And of course you can start adding like an additional wrist rest and optional EVA foam. Like with all of the accessories, it does bring the price up to $264. Resistance Frequencies confirms that it is a tray mount case. That's actually pretty nice looking. I like the different colorways that they have for it. Yeah, 180 bucks. Yeah, so this one has a expected delivery date of June 2023, so not too far away. And this does expire tomorrow, so if you haven't made up your mind, you really have only 24 hours. Alright, and the next one is probably the most expensive board I'm talking about today. Here you go. The next item is the, hopefully I'm pronouncing this correctly, it's the Haitun 40. Here we go, the Haitun 40. And as you guys can guess, it is a 40% keyboard. The reason why it's so expensive, okay? So at the start, it's $315 for just an aluminum one. Of course, you have a PC one as well. And then you have the all brass at $799. It's the all brass just because of the nature of the material. And if you look at it, it also seems to be the shiny PVD brass as well, which takes a lot of like workmanship. So yeah, goes all the way up to, depending on your particular, here, let's try and do it this way. It's hot swap and also get PVD brass plate. It does bring it up to $909. And as Zay says, Piggy, but 40. It's like the Piggy 60, but in a 40% form factor. So just as expensive, not as heavy, because obviously it's a much smaller board, but you've got the same aesthetics and all that. Stevenson says, it's a piglet. There we go, nice. I like that. But yeah, anywhere from 315 bucks all the way to 909. It does have a fairly quick turnaround because you can expect to receive this in September of 2023. So if you're looking for a very expensive 40%, like you like the layout, but you don't like how light your board is, you can consider checking this guy out. We do have a few days before this expires, 3 days to be exact. Expires on the 19th. So check it out, check it out, check it out. As far as I know, those are the only 4 group buys that are expiring this week. But as you know, I could be completely wrong. We'll wait for the audience group buy section for all of you guys to chime in. But once again, that is the ePBT Warrior MKII. There's GMK Kitsune. There's the, what's this called again? The Mecha series that comes in 3 different colorways. And then there's what we just talked about, the Haitun 40. A Piggy 60 and 40% form factor. Out of these 4 items that are ending, which ones are your favorites? Let me know in the chat. There we go. Let's see. General Mills says Haitun. Peter Poppin says Kitsune. Kitsune, Mason 60, but I have one already, so skipping. The Piglet. Pass on all, says Grant Gantz. Let's see. If it were me, I'm not big on 40s, and this is kind of a little too excessive for me, so I think I would pass on this as well. The Mecha series, I started off this hobby, this obsession with a bunch of tray mount 60s, so I'm pretty much done with 60s. Like it needs to be like completely spectacular for me to even consider buying a tray mount again. Like the last tray mount that I really loved was the Boulder 60, just because I'd never seen a glass one before. Let's see, GMK Kitsune is probably the one I like the most aesthetically. And that's specifically just the novelty. So I may pick these up. Who knows? We'll see. And as I said, I already have a copy of ePBT Warrior MKII, so will not be picking this up. Yeah, my pick for the week would be GMK Kitsune. So if you were to buy all 4 of these and, you know, get the premium edition of the Haitun, get every single kit in each of the key sets I just talked about, you're looking to spend a grand total of $1,803. Just remember, this does not include any shipping, custom fees, or taxes, so we're probably looking at closer to, what, 2,500 or something like that. But yeah, 1,800 to join all in this week. But yeah, you know, we don't just talk about group buys here, because sometimes, you know, things have improved in terms of GMK group buys, but still waiting like half a year. Some people don't like that. So we do have in stocks. Here we go. In stocks are relatively hard to get. I like to use stockstock.com for all of my in-stock needs, and of course I'm not going to talk about every single item that's in stock, but there are 2 items that caught my eye this week, and both of them are keyboards, and both of them are at my favorite vendor, Divinikey. And no, this is not a sponsored stream, I just really like their stuff. But yeah, the first item is the Owlab Voice Mini Macro Pad. As you guys can see, this is a 6-key or a 7-key macro pad, along with a little scroll wheel that you can customize however way you want, and an LED. So this board is $70 all the way through. Look at that, 70, Crimson, Lilac, Jasmine, London Fog, Peach, Petal, and I guess Latte is out already. That would be really good. If I were to pick a color, I'd probably go with Jasmine. Like I'm really liking green colors lately. As you guys can see, I am wearing green today as well. There's London Fog is good too, and same with Peach. But yeah, $70 for this. 6 1Us and 1 ISO enter or 2U. Typing angle 7 degree, and this is wireless. Comes with a 2200 milliamp hour battery. And yeah, lots of different options here. $70 and in stock in California. And the next item that I really like, actually here, yeah, there we go. This is what the back looks like here. But yeah, the next item I wanted to talk about is a TKL, also available on Divinikey in stock. This is the Heracles 80 for $375. Right now, the only one that's available is the Black Knight full black. Look at this board. I think this is a fairly good looking board. It's a bit chonky than most, but if you think of the legend of Heracles, he was rather chonky. Yeah, look at that, look at that. Yeah, a couple specs of this board. Mount, bottom gasket. Let's see, case treatment, spray coated, weight, stainless steel base, flex cut and polycarb plate. PCB is 1.2 millimeter flex cut. Lots of foams, 9-piece case foam, nice, 6-degree typing angle, nice. And also includes a Nemean lion head for your artisan keycap. Look at that. Pretty nice if you guys are looking for a rather chunky TKL. This might be the board to get. Yeah, check it out, check it out. Let's talk about some missed group buys. The very first item I missed is a keycap set that is expiring on May 5th. So we actually have lots of time, and it is relatively inexpensive. There we go. These are the Tomocaps Dragoncaps. Here we go. For $85, you have a blue gradient key set. I actually quite like this colorway. I have PBT Atmosphere, which is a gradient blue that goes from top to bottom. This one looks just as good, in my opinion. Yeah, this one's $85 because it's only one kit. $85, one kit. Let me find a good picture of the kit right there. There we go. Supports full size, common layouts in between, along with split spacebar and a couple novelties as well. This one expires on May 5th, and you can expect to receive it Q3 of 2023. Not a bad set. Limited to 120 units though, so if you really like this, make sure you jump in. This is a PBT cherry profile die sub and reverse die sub set. Okay, the next item, or the next 2 items, are keyboards, and one of these keyboards I am building tomorrow. So what am I talking about? I am talking about the Zoom 75. This guy is expiring on the 26th. That is $179 at its cheapest configuration and goes all the way up to $199. Let's check it out, guys. Look at that. Zoom 75. I will be building this keyboard tomorrow. Yeah, and I did get a yellow board. I have never had a yellow 75, so this is my chance to get one. But then of course once I received it, I was like, wait a second, I don't have too many yellow keycap sets or something that would look good on this. Helicopter says, I really want this one in yellow. There we go, Helicopter. Once again, we are on the same wavelength here. Like the sky blue looks good as well, because I've got Bento. And I did consider doing this exact combo, but I just really wanted a yellow 75. The green looks good too. All the colors look good. But yeah, some quick specs about this board. Number one, you can expect to get this in August of 2023, so really quick. Really quick turnaround time. See, as you can see, there are many options in building this board. You can put keys here, you can put a rotary encoder here, or you can put a little LCD screen of sorts, which in my opinion is the better approach. I wish you could do both. I wish you could put both an LCD and a rotary encoder. Specs, there we go. Gasket mount, 75% layout. The PCB is tri-mode. You can do wired, Bluetooth, or 2.4G. The latter two are both wireless options. 5-degree typing angle, 20.14 front height. Case material is 6063. LCD features, you can put your GPU or CPU temp. You can put memos on it. That's interesting. Messaging sync. That's really interesting. Bluetooth match status. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That might be useful. These are the kit contents, which you will see tomorrow because I'll be building mine on tomorrow's build stream. That knob module kit. Nice storage bag, USB cable. Cool. Yeah, but yeah, check it out. Check it out. I would highly encourage you guys to buy this board. And if you can't decide, make sure you tune in tomorrow and hear my initial thoughts on the board. The next keyboard that I missed from last week is the Opus one. This one's expiring on May 15, so we've got quite a lot of time. This is probably the second most expensive board that I'm talking about tonight. The first being that Haitun 40. But yeah, this is the Opus one at $680. Check it out, guys. This is a 65%. Let's go through all of it. This is an extremely gorgeous board. Probably one of the most beautiful 65s that I've seen in quite a while, but 680 bucks is very steep. That's a lot of money. I would probably go for the white version. White version looks great. But yeah, just a few specs on this board. Details. Designed by Resonance Studios, 6063 grade aluminum, 1.6mm PCB, 7-degree typing angle, bottom gasket mount. But yeah, $680 for what I personally think is mainly for the aesthetics. Because look at that. Your case color can be special edition dark nickel PVD. You can do a white e-coat or black anodized. And of course your weight and badge combo. If you really like this aesthetic, I'd say go for it. If you were to join in on this, expect delivery date of Q3 2023. As far as I know, those are the only missed group buys from last week. Let's move on to starting group buys. We actually have starting group buys this week, unlike last week. Like I said, I feel like group buys are starting to slow down because even for starting group buys, we only have 2 items. Do you guys remember when I first started the show, we would have 15 to 20 items every week, and then we would have audience group buys on top of that. Now we're lucky to even get 10. But yeah, anyway, the first starting group buy. This one is starting tomorrow. Here we go, GMK Purple UWU. GB is live until MOQ is met. Okay, yeah. But yeah, apparently this is running, and we are expecting to get it on October 31st, 2023. But this is a very small run. Look at that. See, most vendors do limited in stock. Yeah, that's the thing. Just because as a vendor, I would imagine it's hard to deal with people always emailing you asking for like, when is this coming? When is this coming? And then you can't really like tell your customers exactly when, because you're dependent on your manufacturers. And because it's purple, I can't really see it. Yeah, look at that. Work Technica instrument. Interesting. Very cool. Yeah, check it out. This guy should be starting tomorrow. So if this is something you want a key set that looks exactly like this, check it out. Check it out. Do keep in mind that just because it is a smaller key set doesn't mean it will deliver faster. It just goes into the GMK queue, and you know, whoever's turn it is on the queue is the one who gets manufactured. Doesn't matter how big or how small. Yeah, check it out. Starting tomorrow. Next up is a set that I've been eyeing for quite some time, actually. Here we go. This one is a Wutre Studio set, starting in 2 days on Tuesday. Wutre Studio Stellar. Group buy period will start on the 18th and will end 3 weeks later on the 9th of May. Look at that. Double shot PBT, 1.6 millimeter, and already has pricing there. 95 USD for base, 49 for novelties, 29 for spacebar. So you're looking to, if you wanted to buy everything here, you're looking at 234 bucks. And here in the US, it'll be sold through Canon keys. But here, there we go. That's better. That is one whole kit right there. Kinda gives me Mizu vibes, which is another reason why I like it. Like, this seems to be like a more saturated Mizu. Look at that. Novelties. Pretty cute novelties there. Okay, this one is submitted by Peter Poppins and is a Hineybush PCB. This is the Purple Nurple PCB group buy for $37.50. Is it just a PCB? Yes, it is just a PCB that is... Why is it called Purple Nurple? Does he explain why? I don't get why it's called the Purple Nurple, but... oh well. So yeah, you can choose different variants. You can do the H60 JST, H60 USB, and H87C North, H87C South. Yeah, so many different options right here. You can also do, what the heck is this? UDB, oh yeah, universal daughter boards plus 135mm cable, or you can get one with a smaller cable as well. That settles your Mason PCB, says Bree. Yeah, for sure. Nice. Yeah, lots of different options here. North facing. Oh, that's what he means by north and south. Stabilizer wires above spacebar switch. South facing stabilizer wires below spacebar switch. There we go. This one is from Resistance Frequencies. Yeah, that's a lot of trials for sure. This one is, according to Resistance Frequencies, this is TGR 910 and Jane Raffle on the 21st. Nice. Look at that, beautiful. I would like a 910 to be honest, because like I do like my Jane. It's just, you guys know I don't really use TKLs very often. Let's see. Midnight green with silver backplate. Nice. No, I would never trade my Jane. Cool. Here, let me paste that in chat. Jane and 910 Raffle. Jane and 910 Raffle. There we go. Sitting on a 910, still haven't built it. Well, you can send it to me and I can build it for you. It'll be the second 910 that I've built on stream. I think that's good. So once again, we only received 2 items this time around. Like I said, group buys are slowing down. Those 2 items are the Hineybush PCB, the Purple Nurple PCB group buy, and then followed by the Monokay 910 and Jane Raffle on the 21st. Let's see. Thanks to the person who mentioned the TDR. There we go. Gonna join that. Awesome. You going to photo record the wedding? Up, dude. Like the proposal just happened yesterday. I don't think they've even talked about like the wedding yet. So who knows? I'll probably have my camera at the wedding regardless or not if I'm asked to be the main photographer, but I'd rather like enjoy like the ceremony and stuff like that. But yeah, that is neither here nor there, but thank you everyone for joining in. My next stream will be tomorrow, in which I will be building the Zoom 75. The Zoom 75 was part of our missed group buy for this episode, but yeah, I'm building one in yellow, and I'll be using an LCD instead of a rotary encoder or any of the other combinations. So yeah, if you guys want to know my first impressions of the Zoom 75, definitely stop by tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. PDT. All right, everyone. Hope you have a good start to your week, and I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye, everyone.